Hello and welcome to Annalong Presbyterian Church. A lot of work has gone in over these past number of weeks to get our buildings ready for reopening. As you will be aware by now, our first Sunday for reopening is Sunday the 6th of September. What I want to do in this video over these next couple of minutes is show you the process of what it means to return to gathered worship. So I'm going to take you through the processes that you'll expect to see whenever you come on the Sunday that you've been allocated. The first thing to say is that if you have a temperature or feel unwell in any way, then please remain at home and watch the service online. This is for your safety and for the safety of others. Please also make sure that when you do come, you bring a face covering with you to wear throughout the service. As you come to the buildings, you may notice a queue forming outside. If that is the case, then please adhere to the 2 metre social distancing, and that will be marked by tape on the footpaths and walkways. Whenever you approach the front doors of each of the buildings, you will be greeted by a member of the welcome team who will invite you to sanitize your hands. To do so, please press the pedal lightly at the bottom and sanitizer will be dispensed. Rub that well into your hands. The next person you will meet will take a record of your attendance at our morning worship. After that, then they will show you into the main part of the building. You will notice the arrows on the floor, and that will direct you around our one-way system. It is important that we maintain the one-way system so that everyone remains safe in the building. As you come forward on the aisles, you will be greeted by another member of the welcome team who will show you where you can sit. Seating will be available in pews that are not roped off, and you will also see that each pew that is available for seating has a poster on the back of that pew. You'll be shown to the first available pew, and if you're here early, that may mean that it is the furthest pew in the building to walk to. You'll be shown to a pew that is safe for you to sit in, and each of the stickers that are on the back of the pews indicate a seating position for one adult. If you're coming as a family, it is then likely that 3 stickers in a pew will mean that your family can sit in that pew. Please take your seat in the pew, keeping within the distance of those stickers, waiting for the service to begin. By now, you'll be aware that church is going to be very different from what it used to be like. Not only will you not be able to sit in a pew that perhaps is familiar to you, or even in the part of the building that you're used to sitting in, but the service will be 45 minutes in length. Many of the elements of that service will be familiar, but will be shorter so that we can maintain that 45-minute target that we've placed on ourselves. During the service, there will be songs played over our sound system. I will be inviting you to stand as we would normally stand, but will not be singing the hymns at this point. If and when restrictions are relaxed, then we will be able to do so. But for these first few weeks, we will maintain silence while the songs are being played. Please think of this as an opportunity to approach these familiar hymns and songs in a new way by paying attention to the words, not only that we see, but also that we hear, without having to think about singing them. If at any point during the service you need to make use of bathrooms, they are available for your use. Please follow the instructions that will be there for you so that you can use those safely. At the end of the service, when the benediction has been pronounced, please remain in your seat until you are told to safely exit the building. If you are seated in the gallery, then you will also have to sanitize your hands whenever you come up to the top of the stairs. Please do so before taking your seat. There is a one-way system in use in the gallery also, so please adhere to that, and there will be stewards here to show you where you can sit. If you are sitting in the gallery, you will be able to leave the building after the downstairs part of the church has been emptied. If on your allocated week you're in the main hall, then the process is much the same. You'll be greeted by a member of the welcome team who will invite you to sanitize your hands, and then the next person you will meet will take a record of your attendance and then invite you to enter the main hall. You will notice that in the main hall it's a one-way system as well, so please adhere to that at all times. And all seating in the main hall is available to be used, but again an usher will show you where it will be safe to sit for you and your family. The service will be relayed to the church hall via a video link, And although perhaps you could argue it's just like sitting at home, the important part here is about coming together and gathering together for this act of worship. When the service is over and the benediction has been pronounced, the stewards will release you row by row. Our preferred exit of this building is down the back stairs. As you go, the collection plates will be at the door so that you can give your weekly offering. At the bottom of the stairs, there is a sanitising station that we ask that you use before exiting out into the main car park. If you have mobility restriction, then you can exit the building through the emergency doors, using the bridge to access the top car park. Whenever you come on Sunday mornings and you're choosing where to park, we ask that everyone, as far as possible, parks in the main church hall car park, then making their way round to the front door of the main hall or across the road to the main door of the meeting house. If you have mobility restrictions, then we ask that you park in the top car park, which means then that you are closer to the main door of the main hall and also closer to the meeting house. Of course, on-street parking is always available wherever you can find it. We're looking forward to welcome you back to gathered worship. All of the guidance has been put in place to ensure your safety and the safety of others. The scriptures remind us of how important it is for gathering together. So whether we're gathering in the meeting house or whether we are gathering in the main church hall, it's important that we start getting back into the habit of meeting together. So as we come, we do so in the name of Christ, knowing His goodness and His grace as we come together to praise and worship Him in these new times and in this new way.